Okay, imagine trying to parallel park at a 70-foot five-axle big rig in record time. That's not easy. Or back up in a loading dock with only inches to spare on both sides without touching.
Just some of the obstacles in Utah's truck driving championship games. Tonight we take you inside the story of the truck rodeo competition. I can honestly say I've never heard of this before, Dan.
Yeah, this is something a lot of people haven't heard about it, but after this story, hopefully a lot of people will. Not an easy thing. You have to have years of truck driving experience to even try and compete, but every year someone does become victorious. And hey, I thought I would see for myself just what it takes to be a champion truck driver.
There's a lot to it.
Eric Adams
There we go.
has a very important job. He's a coach, or the go-to man for some of those training to be the best truck driver in the state of Utah, or maybe even the country.
Being called the best truck driver in the United States is what it's all about.
Eric works for the trucking company CR England, which is entering 31 drivers in Saturday's Big Rig Championship Games, jokingly called the state's truck rodeo.
The best of the best.
The event is now in its 38th year. 150 drivers from around the state will compete for that badge of honor to be called the best of the best.
You have to be good to win this one. Yes, you do.
To train for the games,
First thing is a forward serpentine challenge,
Eric has set up a 6-obstacle training course for the drivers he's coaching.
then a parallel park, then an alley dock, pulling around the boundary lines, front stop bumper, bumper challenge, and exit.
All in 10 minutes?
Sure.
Eric is not just talk. He's a real deal. As he takes his 70-foot, 5-axle trailer through the obstacle course. Try parallel parking one of these beasts. And then he moves on to dock parking, where the cab is supposed to be cranked to the side so that traffic can go by in the real situation. Drivers are tested on maneuvering skills, speed, and just how close they can get to the cones without knocking them over.
And this gives us the opportunity to showcase good, qualified, skilled drivers.
Rick Glaspie is the executive director for the Utah Trucking Association.
We're all about image and making sure that the general motoring public understand that the trucking industry is a safe industry and an important industry.
It takes years to learn how to drive this course. I got about a 10-second training, $180,000 rig. How do you put it into gear?
Go ahead and come off the brakes and come off the clutch nice and easy.
All right, we're rolling. Fortunately, Eric is right by my side. It's clear he doesn't have much confidence in me. Even before I start to parallel park, I stall it.
Use your clutch, not your brakes.
Oh. Oops, what happened?
If you're gonna use the brake, you have to use the clutch first.
With Eric's help,
You come to the right,
I managed to somehow,
straighten it out.
very slowly, inch my way through the obstacle course. I need to be between those two cones, but not without
Right a little bit more.
Eric barking out my every move. The key's not to hit any cones.
Not to run things over.
I quickly realized just how difficult it is to drive one of these big rigs. Winning the championship games and being the best of the best brings on a whole new meaning.
This is a huge badge of honor.
Yeah, big badge of honor there. The drivers must also compete in a written test and a pre-trip inspection test. The Truck Driving Championship gets underway on Saturday morning at the Utah Fairgrounds. It's free to the public to come and watch. The winners of the 9 different categories will go on to the national competition, which will be held in St. Louis in August. For more information on this event, go to our website, KUTV.com, click on features and inside the story. And I got to give a shout out to my father-in-law, Joe Maddich. He's a truck driver, or was, and now I have a whole new respect for what he did.
It was harder than
It
you
was
thought all
hard. It
those
was
years,
really
huh?
hard. That's right.